And we're just about getting ready for the kickoff of the second half. And well, today is Thursday, but it seems like a Sunday morning for the San North Secondary School, because they are already in the lead by 6-0 during the first half. And so it's been a really easy time for them. They've literally just been knocking the ball around on what is a very difficult field, because the field is a little bumpy. The ball is not running through on this ground. It's not smooth sailing at all in terms of the ground conditions here, but the San North team is making the life look so very easy as they're on the attack again, and it's going to be a left-sided corner for them. So the route started as early as the 8th minute when Lyndell Sween made it 1-0. Then Nathan Kwashi 2-0 in minute number 17. 23rd minute, Lyndell Sween again made it 3-0. Ken Guy scored a beauty in the 30th to make it 4-0. Nathan Kwashi in the 32nd, 5-0. And in the 40th minute, Jaden Chase Charles made it 6-0. And that's where we're at the moment. And you think that the San team, they're not going to let up, because there's Sween in possession and going wide towards Lewis. Gets it back to Sween. Ferguson plays that long ball, but then on the offside, a flag goes up to indicate it's going to be a free kick for El Dorado West. So San North Secondary leading El Dorado West Secondary by 6-0. This is an East Zone quarter-final Intercol, Coca-Cola Intercol clash. And you always find that in these knockout games, the championship teams, unfortunately, they're coming up against the number 1 seed in the East Zone, which is San North. And the El Dorado team, seeded number 8, has it all to do here. I think what they will be looking now is for damage control. There's a shot coming from Chase Charles. He scored the 6th goal. Also a good shot from outside the box. But it's very, very comfortable at the moment for San North. El Dorado not really playing with a plan yet. They're playing with 4 at the back, a defensive midfielder. Then they've got 4 in terms of the actual midfield, and then a man up front. But here's Sween looking to try to get it through there for Joseph, but finally picking up the ball for high over the bar. So we've just started the second half, just about 5 minutes old, 5-6 minutes old, as this is Sween going on the outside, this time of Frederick. Joseph, the shot comes, and it's going to be a goal kick for El Dorado West. So there was the shot from Morrison, who has come on as a substitute for Rogers, who seemed to have had a injury at just about maybe the 34th or 35th minute of the first half, and he was immediately substituted for Morrison. So Eldo haven't got past the half-liners yet. That ball played out to Morrison. So it's a deflection off of Morrison there for that goal kick, as Frederick sends it downfield. Kwashi can't control it, but he gets the return ball. And Bolen, who came on as a substitute, he can't control it either. So conditions here, as I keep saying, the ground, it's going to be a goal kick for El Dorado, but the ground conditions very, very bumpy. Seemed that the rain fell, the sun came, and the field wasn't rolled. At least it appears so. And the ball is not, the ball just bobbling every time you pass it on this outfield. It's trouble there but in the end, looks to be Bob. In the end, just being fouled. Skipper Elijah Bob. And it's going to be a free kick for El Dorado West. Morrison playing it back in field. Eventually, it's easily picked up by skipper Joshua Lewis. Gets it to Ferguson. Going out wide is Desai Lewis. But he gives it away to Frederick. And in the end, Joseph comes away with it. This is Ferguson. It's a good ball for Morrison, who has to come back though. Looking to play it up the line. And it goes a little too far, and it's going to be a goal kick for Eldo West. So we saw some big results so far in this Coca-Cola Intercol knockout, especially in the North Zone. St. Mary's winning by 19 goals to nil against Belmont Secondary. And QRC themselves, they had a big win, but that is Chase Charles pushing it through to Sween. Seems to be a goal kick, is it? Yeah, and QRC a foul, free kick. So QRC winning by 11 goals to nil against Diego Martin Central in the North Zone. So big results in the North Zone, and San Juan North trying to emulate that here this afternoon with another huge victory. As I said, they're already 6 goals up. So it's going to be a free kick for San Juan North. So the ball comes across. Eventually cleared away, but still Eldo can't get it away. But they now come away with it. And this is a 1-2 there between Bullen and Gordon, but his ball picked up nicely and played wide for Guy. He's confronted there by Gaston. Gaston, in fact, gets possession. Is he brought down? No, says the referee. They're looking for the shot. The man who came on as a substitute there, Castillo, he couldn't get the shot away. And Kwashi sends it straight through. He was looking to give Joseph a run. Not a good pass. That ball played long forward, looking there to get something going for Eldo, but it's Morrison. Sends it across. This is Dankla. Has the shot. Deflection. It's going to be a corner. 6 goals to nil. San Juan North leading here and looking for more. So a left-sided corner. Goes to Sween. No doubt he's looking to the shot. Has it! Over the bar. Once you see him get under that left foot and start to cut inside, you know he's only thinking goalwards, looking for the shot. So a goal kick for Eldo West. Headed on, but it's going to be picked up by Ferguson. Chips it forward towards Lewis, but Joseph gets it. Dankla can't get the better of Bob. This is Guy. Gets it to Chase Charles. Back to Guy. Morrison is wide. He has to go all the way back. And there was a little bit of luck for Lewis because the ball comes off of Castillo. It's going to be a goal kick for Samoa North. So the substitution for Eldo West, taking off Dante Gordon, the forward, the striker, and bringing on Castillo in the 53rd minute. That's a good tackle from Bob, the Eldo skipper, but he loses it. Dankla is offside. It's going to be a free kick for Eldo West. Six goals to nil. Samoa North leading. A brace from Lindell Sween and Nathan Kwashi. One from Ken Guy, a beauty. And then one from Chase Charles. Well, some substitutions are going to be made. We see Sween is off. And I would expect the other big name player, Nathan Kwashi, may be coming off. So Charles on for Kwashi. And Castle on for Sween. Well, Castle giving it away. Looking for Castillo, but it's going to be picked up by Guy. Goes out of play. It's going to be a throw. So the double substitution for Samoa North coming in minute number 57. Still a long way to go, but I think Eldo West would be happy. They would have some relief. If I was on Eldo West team and I see Sween and Kwashi coming off, I say good. I'll be very happy with that. But kudos to Coach Jerry Moore, because he needs to ensure that they don't get an injury, because after this they go into the semi-finals. And you wouldn't want your two best players to be injured. And then, of course, once you win the East Zone and you go into the National Intercol, well, you want all hands on deck at that point in time. Goalkeeper Charles with a long kick forward, looking for Castillo. He's up against Lewis, the skipper. That's Joshua Lewis. This is Morrison. It's a good ball for Joseph. He's looking for the shot. No, he decides to go wide to the man who came on as a substitute. Looks like Castle. And no, it looks like Charles. Castle is the other substitute, but that one is Charles. And Mateus Charles, but it's going to be played out. So it's going to be a right-sided corner for Samoa North. They still haven't been able to get one into the back of the net yet in this second half. Still 6 goals to nil. Seems to be Joseph going to take the corner. Looking for Dankla. Bob is trying to get rid of it, and eventually it goes all the way out to Joseph. Sends it across with that left foot towards Morrison. This is the ball coming in from Lewis. Well, a little bit of acrobatics there from Frederick, but he didn't touch it. So just as well, Brandon Fredericks. So it's going to be a goal kick, not such a great one, but eventually he gets it downfield, but only as far as Morrison. Oh, he's weaving his way through. Gets it to Dankler. He has a shot. Well, it's going to be a corner, left-sided corner for Samoa North. Thing from upstairs, boy. So it's player down at the moment.
Yes.
Not a very big crowd here, of course. We're in the second floor doing commentary. Into the back of the net. It looks like Dankler has got goal number 7.
Let's go.
Jaheim Dankler. Yes, so he's got goal number 7. So the first goal into the second half, header from Dankler. Here's Bullen. Long kick. Looking for Gaston. Good header from Bullen, but cleared back upfield by Lewis. It's going to come right back though, but picking it up here, coming forward with it is Castle. Gets it to Joseph. Wide is Charles. He's got backward support in Desai Lewis, but he decides to come into the midfield to chase Charles. Castle turns with it. Joseph, he can't control it. And away comes Castillo, but he's pushed it too far. And it's picked up by Dankler. He's pushed off the ball, no doubt. Was Solozano, young Jaden Solozano. So it's going to be a free kick for El Dorado West. It's always difficult to come to this venue. The field is so small, so compact. And the Samoa North boys know it so very well. It's going to be a throw for Samoa North. Ferguson is going to come across to take these long thunderbolts of throws, getting it right into the box. Cleared away by Frederick, but Dankler is there. Goal number 8. Jaheim Dankler. And the conga line is going. There is the conga line. So Dankla joins the players with a brace here today. Sweens had 2, Quashi 2, and Dankla now with 2. But here is Charles. It's well won back in midfield, but Dankla gets it. He's looking for his third. Getting a little too greedy now. It was from distance he took that shot. Never got over it. And the ball was sailing high over the bar. So the goal kick is going to be taken El Dorado West. So Dankla's brace coming in minute 62 and minute 65. So 3 minutes in between those 2 goals that he scored to give Samoa a comfortable, commanding lead of 8 goals to 0. See another substitution. This time it looks like Eldo West is making the substitution. Zion Pear is going on. Zion Pear is going on, and the player coming off is Edwards. Zion Pear. So Pear for Edwards, that substitution as Samoa North coming forward with Desai Lewis. Long ball looking for Dankla. Bob is there. And the referee is going to give, it seems to have been taking out his yellow card. Well, he's given his yellow card. Is that Solozano? Seems to have got a yellow card. We'll wait and see. Don't think it is Solozano. Yes, it is Solozano. So Jaden Solozano picking up a yellow card for a late tackle on Desai Lewis. Ferguson with a long searching ball. Eventually banged back downfield. Headed forward by Lewis to chase Charles. Joseph flicks it over nicely towards Castle. Back to Joseph. He's going to go wide to Morrison. And what will Morrison do with it? We're not too sure. But he loses it as the ball comes back down the line. Goes out of play. It's going to be a throw for Samoa North. Guy with the throw. Looks to be a free kick. Offside? Yes, it is offside. Joseph to Dankla. Back to Joseph. Going wide is Castle. Sends it. Not a good cross. Headed away. Bullen picks it up in the midfield. Plays it to Solozano. Back to Bullen. He can't control it, and it's easily won here by Joseph as he moves forward for Samoa North. Weaving his way through. Charles trying to get it. Charles! Still Charles. Eventually it's cleared away, but it's going to come right back as that ball chipped high over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick for El Dorado West. We see some more substitutions being made. Bartholomew is coming on for Guy. And Batiste is coming on for Desai Lewis. So 2 fullbacks. Well, they're going to have a little bit of a drinks break now as the players are all making their way. It's been a hot off. It's only cooled down now, but it's been hot. It's been sunny. It's been a tough afternoon for these players. So 8 goals to nil there. 70 and a half minutes gone. 8 goals to nil. Samoa North now leading here again. A double from Sween, a double from Kwashi, a double from Dan Clare, and 1 each from Guy and Chase Charles. Those have been the goal scorers here this afternoon as the players making their way back onto the field. And they have spare thought for that number 1 in the grey long sleeve shirt, Javon Charles. He reminds me of James Saunders when he's been keeping and has had a few put past him. But you gotta stick with it. And there is Javon Charles. You could see him, his shoulders has drooped a little bit, but he's gotta keep going. I think now it's just a matter of damage control where he doesn't probably don't want double figures. But there's Bolen trying to get it towards not Solozano. In fact, the man in the middle there was Marshall, and the rebound goes towards the goalkeeper. See, the referee has halted play. I think Solozano is in some sort of discomfort. There's Solozano. Not seeing any blood, but the referee has stopped it and has asked the physio to come on to do some sort of treatment to Solozano, Jaden Solozano. And he's going to just take a walk off the field while we see there Bolen going across and having a chat to Marshall. But here's the long kick from Langai. Just a little bit of an apology. The goalkeeper, in fact, is Haynes and not Langai. So we were given the sheet at first thinking it was Langai. But the keeper, he's hardly had anything to do. Xavion Haynes, so no wonder. But here is an attack being thwarted by Bob, as Batiste couldn't get the better of him. Batiste has gone into a striking role. Is Bartholomew getting it forward to Castle. The good clearance from Frederick. So it's going to be a throw for Samoa North. Castillo can really control it, and it's bang back upfield, but goes high over the bar. There was Ferguson really marking it forward, but luckily for keeper there, he is Devan Charles, went high over the bar. Plays it out to Frederick. He's long forward looking for Castillo. Castillo taking on his chest. Does well in the end to get control of it. Headed towards Marshall, but it's picked up by Bartholomew. Gets it to Castle. Back to Bartholomew. Cross comes Stowe clearing it. Eventually, the ball is picked up by Solozano, who's back on the field. Castillo, he's got about 4 green shirts around him. Plays a good ball for Bullen. And is he brought down? No, says the referee. Thought he was tackled from the back. He went over. The referee felt it was clear. Referee Timothy Derry thought that it was a clean enough tackle.
Let us give up.
Through by Ferguson. Made a few meters up the field. Another long throw by him. Gets it to Castle. Joseph with the shot. Charles couldn't hold on. And it's in the back of the net. Danclair has got his hat trick. But no. The assistant on the far side has his flag up. It's an offside. So Danclair, like me, thought he had the hat trick. But it's now an offside, so it's going to be a free kick for El Dorado West. So it wasn't Danclair, actually. It was the man who came on as a substitute, Batiste. He was the man offside, and I thought Danclair was the one getting his hat trick. But Danclair has pushed back into a left back position. So that's what you talk about versatile. He's been striking all afternoon, scored 2 goals. Guy has been taken off, and Danclair has gone back into our left back. So when the ball was played, I thought it was Danclair, but it was Batiste, the man who came on as a substitute. However, there's no mistake in this guy. This is Joshua Lewis. Castle. This is trying to get in field with it. Was Castle, but his effort was thwarted. This is Marshall. Still Marshall. Finally he loses out. Castle with the ball from Morrison. Takes it on nicely. Sends it back across the field, but it's played away. Morrison. Going to be looking for one. And the shot coming from Castle. Couldn't get over it. He was put under some pressure. There was a deflection. So it's going to be a left-sided corner. But there was Castle coming in to look for this shot. Good bit of tackle in the end. A good tackle. And the ball took the deflection. It's going to be a left-sided corner. Just about 10 and a half minutes there. 11 and a half minutes to go. So the left-sided corner going to be taken by Joseph. Goes towards the far post. Charles went up. Luckily, couldn't get hold of it at the first attempt. But in the end, he was able to hold on. Lewis playing that ball towards Bartholomew. Picked up here by, looks to be Marshall. So Down North taking the free kick quickly as they come forward through Joseph. He goes wide towards Morrison. Gets the crossover. Charles couldn't get it and eventually played downfield. Going to be a free kick. To take the free kick. Long kick. But goalkeeper Haynes pulls onto it. Sends a long ball forward. Batiste is giving chase. But he's offside, as he was when he scored the goal. Good one because it's picked right back up. And the shot come in. Comfortable tassel with the shot, but comfortably held by Javan Charles. Sends a long ball forward. It's Dan Clark at the left back position. That amazes me. And with Dan Clark with the throw, is it going to be a free kick? A free kick. So Eldo has a free kick. Marshall is over the ball. So is Bolen. He thinks Marshall is going to take it. Goalkeeper Haynes just comes right back at him, courtesy Bob. So it's going to be a... Actually, that was O'Neill taking it long and over the bar. Here goes Joseph. Oh, this is a good from Joseph. Can he finish? Yes! Whoa! Went wide. Thought he sneaked it in. Was not able to squeeze that ball in. Player down in the meantime. Let's hope he's all right. Easy to get an injury when you're 8-0 down. You at least want to finish the game in one piece. West, and the man who came on as a substitute seems to be the dead ball specialist in Jordan Bolen. He's going to take the free kick. Goes for goal. Why not? Got the power. Remember many years ago, game between under 19 players. I think Fatima got one shot in the game. Lost 1-0. They got one shot in the game coming from half line. I was telling you just how good San Fernando technical was. Maybe how bad. No, I'm sure. The ball is not going to go outside. Well, finally, finally, it goes out. It was just running on the line. And here's Morrison hitting the back of Batiste. It's going to be a throw. Bolen flicking it nicely over his head. But up comes Dankler, the newly installed left back. Gets there before Gaston. Sit the ball and back to O'Neill. Well, Marshall tried to be a little cheeky and they've lost possession. But here goes Joseph. Going up that right side is Charles. But a good bit of defending by Frederick. So it's going to be a throw for Taiwan North. Remember, it's the East Zone Coca-Cola quarterfinal. And Taiwan North will be marching into the semi-finals. Of course, the defending champions, the Trinity East, who got the better of Taiwan North. As the ball played through to Morrison, but he's offside. It's going to be a free kick for Eldo West. That's the beauty with this Intercol. Sometimes you have a good run in the league, and then just an off day, and all of a sudden you're knocked out. North may very well be claiming the title, but as I said, Intercol football is a different, brings the best out of these teams. Ball going back. Goes out and it's going to be a throw for Eldo West. Free kick. He hits it straight to the goalkeeper in. Got a powerful kick as that Jordan Bullen. But Haynes with a very long kick goes straight into the hands of goalkeeper Charles. Oh, goalkeeper to goalkeeper.
What's that? I don't know. Hey boy, alak by alak. Well, shoot the second half, shoot the shoot, man. Christian. Alak by alak. Which score? Which score? 8 or 9? I feel it's 8, bro. 8. Call up, boy. Too hard. We get so far now.
So this way out, alright, how far can I hike it? Is it? Yeah. Alright, we'll go and stand up and right, and the camera can pull back. Camera can pull back. What do you give with that? Yeah, we need them as soon as possible to get the because we don't have highlights, so we need to get the interviews done. You all didn't import any of the drone shots? Alright, cool. Yeah, but you're gonna be standing up, so it shouldn't be bad. Yeah, as fast as possible. Yeah, the other coach, second.